15 celebrities showing drastic weight loss that has fans devastated. Then and now, 2025. How many celebrities do you know who've undergone a massive weight loss transformation? And how many of them left fans, and sometimes even themselves, completely stunned by their after? In showbiz, the pressure to look a certain way can push even the most beloved stars into life-changing transformations. Today, we'll look at 15 stars whose weight loss journeys shocked the world, and how the glow-up came with as much reaction as the original figure, Adele. Adele shocked the entire world when she revealed a dramatic weight loss transformation that took place over a couple of years. She has said many times this wasn't about chasing beauty standards, it was about battling anxiety after her divorce and trying to find strength and stability. The daily regimen for Adele reportedly included as many as 3 workouts in one day, weight training in the morning, boxing or hiking in the afternoon, and cardio at night. She also clarified that she didn't restrict her diet, saying, "I ain't done that. No intermittent fasting, nothing." And that if anything, she ate more because of how intense her workouts were. Despite the praise, Adele has since admitted that she was hurt by some of the harsh conversations and body comments that followed the change. She remains vocal about body positivity, insisting that she was the same person before and after, and that strength and mental wellness were her real goals. Next up is another star who stunned the world with a shocking transformation, Nicole "Snooki" Polisi. Nicole "Snooki" Polisi worked hard to lose a lot of her baby weight after pregnancy, and it became a big talking point in the media. After her first child was born, she lost around 44 pounds, mainly by eating healthier food and working out with a trainer several times a week, plus regular cardio and strength training. She also credited breastfeeding and clean meals like lean protein and veggies as part of her post-baby journey. Snooki said anyone can lose baby weight with dedication. Now, someone else's journey shows just how dramatic change can be. Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt's transformation from a heavier, more laid-back frame to a lean, muscular build really turned heads, and it was no accident. He went on to drop roughly 60 pounds over 6 months for his breakthrough role as Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy through a combination of tough, consistent workouts, swimming, boxing, running, and strength training, and a rigorous diet. He cut out the processed foods and the alcohol, loaded up on lean meats, vegetables, and water, and even embraced intermittent fasting to keep fat off. His effort paid off, not just in looks. Many say the change boosted his confidence and screen presence, changing how Hollywood saw him, from a funny everyman to a bona fide action star physique. And the upcoming celeb shocked fans with the transformation. That felt almost like a complete identity shift. Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill has long been open about his ups and downs with weight, and over the years, his transformation has become impossible to ignore. Back in 2011, he lost about 50 pounds by working with a nutritionist and committing to regular exercise, even doing 100 push-ups a day at one point. Over time, his weight fluctuated, sometimes going up for movie roles, sometimes coming back down when he focused on his health. Despite the public scrutiny and endless comments, Hill has spoken honestly about the toll that shifting body image took on his mental health. But what stands out is his journey beyond just the pounds. It's about self-acceptance, learning to embrace his own body, and redefining for himself what health and confidence mean. And here comes another jaw-dropping transformation you won't want to miss. Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey is one celebrity who has gone through major ups and downs with weight publicly, and her post-pregnancy transformation indeed caught everybody's eye. After the twins' birth, she said she'd gained a lot of weight, including swelling and water retention, that made her feel trapped inside her own body. What followed was a careful diet and exercise plan. She joined the Jenny Craig program, started eating no more than about 1,500 calories a day, and worked out several times a week. That dedication paid off. Over time, she lost roughly 70 lbs, first the water weight, then fat and extra pounds. But to Mariah, it wasn't just about physical change. She's described the process as one of regaining confidence and control, not to meet the expectations of others, but so she might feel good in her own skin. And now, Another well-known celebrity who changed a lot through lifestyle, not surgery. Melissa McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy demonstrates that sometimes massive change does not have to come from extremes. The actress has spoken candidly about how she once tried a doctor-supervised liquid diet and took off around 70 pounds within a few months, which turned out to be impossible to stick with. "I felt starved and crazy half the time," she said. Then came a more serene, healthy solution. Rather than pursue shortcuts, she settled for a more uncomplicated life, less erratic sleep, and improved nutrition. "No trick, nothing to tell, just super boring life," she joked. That mentality paved the way for her to slowly lose weight, a reported total of approximately 75 pounds, and over time, she shed another 20 lbs, making her thinner than many had seen her in quite some time. Next up is a celeb who has had one of the most inspiring long-term weight loss journeys in Hollywood, Kathy Najimy. Kathy Najimy, the Hocus Pocus and Sister Act star, has been open about her long-term weight loss journey. At one point, she lost about 50 pounds, and her story caught attention because she did it slowly and in a way that worked for her. She used fun workouts like Zumba dance, classes and paired them with healthier eating, choosing lighter foods and more vegetables. Kathy talks openly about staying positive and focusing on overall health instead of just the scale. Up next is another incredible before and after moment awaits, Zach Galifianakis. Zach Galifianakis surprised many when he re-emerged looking dramatically slimmer, and he credits much of the change to quitting alcohol. After a scary incident involving very heavy drinking, he stopped, which triggered the huge lifestyle shift. He admitted that alcohol, along with late-night beers and other poor habits, had contributed a lot to his previous weight. Once he cut it out and embraced healthier eating, the pounds started coming off. The weight loss of Zach was reportedly as much as 70 pounds from 2012 to 2013. Yet, for him, an important part of the transformation wasn't about the looks. He explained that he felt better physically, light on his feet, full of energy, and more comfortable in his skin. He even joked that he could now climb 2 flights of stairs without breaking a sweat, a simple moment he never took for granted. And next, we explore a superstar whose weight loss journey became an inspiration for thousands, Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer Hudson's story is an excellent example of how one can effectively lose weight in a balanced, sustainable manner. She joined Weight Watchers back in 2009. By 2011, she came out and revealed that she had managed to lose about 80 pounds. What was different about her journey was not necessarily what she did, but her mindset. While doing it, she didn't cut out all the food she loved. Instead, she practiced portion control with most of the same foods and didn't deprive herself completely. Her meals shifted towards lean proteins, vegetables, and whole grains, and she minimized processed food and sugar. However, she never forced herself into extreme dieting. She allowed occasional treats, believing moderation helped sustain her change. And next up is someone who has lost a lot of weight, Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams, the famous TV talk show host, lost a noticeable amount of weight during her career by making changes to her diet and exercise. Over a few years, she dropped around 50 pounds by cutting out things like meat, sugar, and dairy, doing Pilates and cardio, and simply eating smaller portions. She says it wasn't quick or easy, but taking it slow and focusing on healthier habits helped her feel better overall. Up next is another star whose transformation left fans talking, Christian Bale. Christian Bale is famous for going to the extreme when a role calls for it, and perhaps no transformation was more dramatic than for the 2004 film The Machinist. In order to play the insomniac character Trevor Resnick, Bale reportedly dropped 63 pounds in just 4 months, bringing his weight down to about 120 lbs from a much heavier build. His food intake was surprisingly scant. An apple, a can of tuna, and black coffee were the everyday components. At that weight, Bale said he felt like a being of pure thought, emotionally numb, almost disconnected from his body. The toll, however, was heavy. Crewmates reportedly worried about his health and even his own wife. His commitment, despite the risk, earned him critical acclaim, but after the extreme drop, Bale had just 6 months to bulk back up for Batman Begins. He then packed on muscle mass almost as fast, showing just how far he was willing to go for a role. And speaking of dramatic change, the next celeb took a different path, one rooted in gritty determination and real-life hardship: 50 Cent. Before he was a household name in music and movies, 50 Cent showed up in the news headlines in 2006 for his radical transformation. For his role in the film Things Fall Apart, he dropped from 214 pounds to 160, losing roughly 54 pounds in just 9 weeks. He did this by going on a liquid-only diet and putting in lengthy work time on the treadmill, reportedly walking up to 3 hours a day. The physical consequence was evident. He looked much leaner, almost gaunt, which helped him mirror a character suffering from illness. But the dramatic shift wasn't easy to maintain. After filming ended, 50 Cent admitted he regained much of the lost weight. He went on to say that his post-film diet returned to high-calorie foods and he was back in shape for his music tours not long afterward. Next is a man whose journey was not about playing the movie role, but about winning back his life. Ethan Suplee. Ethan Suplee is the actor known for My Name is Earl and Remember the Titans, who went through one of the most extraordinary weight transformations in Hollywood history. He weighed approximately 536 pounds at his heaviest. Over the years, he battled binge eating, unhealthy habits, and serious health risks. But in the early 2000s, after he met his now wife, he decided to make a change. He started with a liquid diet and then transitioned into a more balanced eating plan with regular exercise. Over time, he lost about 250 pounds, nearly half of his body weight. Suplee reportedly cut down his body fat to about 9–11% by 2021. He also began strength training regularly. He has been very candid about just how hard the journey was, both physically and mentally. Now, someone else stepped into the spotlight with a shocking change. Nelly Furtado. Nelly Furtado, the Canadian pop star known for hits like I'm Like a Bird, has shown a noticeable personal transformation after a long break from the spotlight. After years away, she's been embracing her body with confidence and sharing messages about self-love and body neutrality on social media, especially in a bright bikini photo she posted to start 2025. Instead of extreme weight loss, Nelly talks about feeling more comfortable and confident in her own skin, challenging beauty standards, and encouraging others to do the same. And now, the next celeb's journey shows how a post-pregnancy comeback can also lead to dramatic positive change. Jessica Simpson. After the birth of her third child, Jessica Simpson completely remade her habits, and the results were stunning. Under the guidance of her trainer, Harley Pasternak, she gradually worked out a routine of daily activity and balanced eating that would yield a weight loss of close to 100 pounds over time. Instead of crash dieting or extreme gym sessions, Simpson took the practical approach. Start off with walking about 6,000 steps a day and build up from that, eventually getting around 12,000 to 14,000 steps in daily. She complemented that with full-body strength workouts a few times a week, but most of the change came from what she ate and how she moved day to day. Her meals emphasized healthy proteins, vegetables, and sensible portions, and a balance that eschewed extreme food restrictions. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed exploring these incredible transformations, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. More deep explorations into celebrity journeys are coming your way. Stay tuned for the next story.